That was it.
It's okay. Yes. Yes. Yeah, okay.
What? You kidding me? No, it wasn't out. Come on, bro. It wasn't out.
We'll start Ghana now. We are working.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
With your uniform? Hmm? They will arrest you. No, you're supposed to be wearing uniform every day now, on a daily basis.
Time.
So you don't want to rest? Hmm? You don't want to rest? Now, wow, Nigeria. Hmm? You won't double the hustle. Where you put plenty, you never get work. People they look for work and you get work already. People they look for work where they never get work.
$15.
Well, this is a federal job. That's it, doing federal work. Are you? No one stress. I did see him. I did see him, then they use money to talk to you. Okay, I'll give you the work me you do. Out now. Anyhow.
The result is by 3 games to 1 second set.
You to America.
You guys want to go to America?
If they go, I go export her. If you say my mama, go follow me, I will say, okay, my
Ladies and
son.
gentlemen,
You will go.
that's remaining Thailand has declared ready to play.
You go go. You go leave your work.
I'll be medical then I'll go do housework. Then I'll move. Have you known that they look for me?
15 love.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's applause while the ball has bounced not in the air. Thank you.
Please bring me on. Match simultaneous and singles for match day 5. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a pleasure to welcome you here live to Abuja Center Court. It has been the venue for Davis Cup Africa Group 3 for the last 5 days. The World Cup of tennis have been live and lively with the very best of terrific top-notch tennis right on the court. And here at the center court, we are here having a match between two sides that have got two realities and destinies. But of course, the general mandate for all the teams that are coming to the tournament in Group 3 of Africa category has been to promote to Africa Group 2, where it will be Africa and the rest of Europe. I tell you a tale that has seen Namibia win 9 matches and lost 3. Where we have Zimbabwe winning 8 and losing 4, Nigeria equally in the same radar, and staying in 4th place is the pair of Benin Republic and Ghana. Both have won 5 matches and have lost 7 each. Well, at the bottom we have Ivory Coast, who have only 1 match for a win and 11 for losses. Welcome to the commentary box. Today is the man with the golden voice, the voice of Nigeria, grand commentator of the Federal Republic, Sean Pablo, GCFR, aka Sound of Sport, bringing you the very best of sporting entertainment right from the commentary box and letting you feel the balls as the balls continue to fly in the air in an amazing rally. This one is for glory, and it is between Ghana and Nigeria. The Ghana-Niger jollof served red hot with all the spice you naturally expect right in there, and it doesn't come any better. Sensational. It is Nigeria's 19-year-old who is causing an upset at the moment over a very experienced Isaac Notte with ATP ranking. It's just about what the game tells today, and it's just about who wants it more, and it's just about who's able to deliver right there on the court. At the moment, there's a Nigerian 19-year-old who is delivering, having won the first set 6-3. He leads in the second 4-2, but his service by Isaac Notte of Ghana, and it is 30-all. He's gone out for a second serve, ranked 978 in the ATP for singles. Isaac Notte, surely one of the biggest names at this outing this season. Well, he found a way to grow through collegiate tennis. About simultaneous action going on the final day of Africa Group 3, live here at the Abuja Center Court. Nigeria is having a lead of 1 set and 5 games to 1, with Christopher Bullis doing it over Abraham Asaba. That is on court 5, and right here the center court. The center court is Nigeria also doing it, winning the first set 6-3, leading here in the 4th. And the second set, and it's 4-2, having a big point in rally. Nobody smashes on net for the dudes. Ladies and gentlemen, tell you about the 19-year-old who is coming to this tournament. Talk about grassroots greatness. This is grassroots greatness personified. He has never crossed the shores of the country to play tennis. It is very first Davis Cup outing, and he has not 1, not 2, but he has done 3 wins in 3 to maintain 100% record. He's a revelation of the tournament, no doubt. We're talking about Emmanuel Akpan Michael, but right in here, it isn't not about Emmanuel, but of course, from the commentary box, it's about the man who has seen Emmanuel grow from the cradle, especially in his history of tennis. Talking about Coach right hand, Coach Richard Bassi. Richard, it's good to have you join us at the commentary box. Well, Coach Richard will be joining just in a bit as we get pinned up to be able to tackle his ceremony. But he's just back as Emmanuel Michael brings the games back to contest. It's not gone. Asaba Umi having it not now. Still got the right ball. Or it could go the other way. Right now we have Coach Richard Bassi join us in the commentary box. Coach, how do you feel today?
Really happy and surprised. Though not really surprised because I've seen the talent in him from small. Always, anytime I'm speaking to somebody else, 6 years old, I've been showing the love for the game. And I remember the first time I took him to tournament was 4 years old, and I took him to a tournament of under 14 and 16, which played good for him there. From there, I've been working hard, and he kind of taught me to have so much confidence in himself. And sometimes, when he plays and still performing well, I can see from his sons, from his face, that he wants to do more better than that. And so much confidence and practice skills. And I always remind him that it's a very person that comes from a very, very low background in a very
Humble beginning, with a humble beginning.
humble beginning. But I told him that the only thing that can take you out of poverty is this what you love to do. Or the focus on performing at this stage. I wasn't surprised because I always see confidence in him because he always tell me no matter how he plays, as long as the ball is bouncing, I believe that he can still perform well. So I can not surprise him.
As a coach, let's bring it back to, we talked about him when he was 6 years old, the first time you met him. Where was he?
He wasn't playing.
He wasn't playing, he was interested.
Yeah, he wasn't playing because I'm a twin brother. My twin brother is fortunate to be moving close to this area. And anytime my twin brother goes home with tennis ball, he always love, he'll be ranking my twin brother, he love to play with the tennis ball. And my twin brother will give it to him. At one time, my twin brother brought him to the club when he was like 6 years old. Brought him to the club to be learning how to pick balls. He wasn't even to play, he was picking balls. From there, he started showing interest. As a coach, international coach that I play ITF internationally, different countries, and I see the potential in him, then I start taking him up. Once a week, twice a week, start teaching him, gradually. Before you know, the sky was like his limit.
Well, he is still going to fly. I can tell you for super sure that Emmanuel Akpan Michael is going to gather more wins after this Davis Cup. He already has won the first set 6-3, and in here in the second, equally late by 3 games, and is just one away from making it a match already and rounding up a 100% campaign of a first experience, of a first time in any international stage, on any international stage. I just think that's amazing for a player who hasn't been out of the shores of the country to come here and give this amount of incredibility. It is just so superb for the 19-year-old. But then, coach, let's get down. Tennis normally is a discipline of discipline. I like to tell people, I mean, every sport have their characters that actually go go ahead of the sport itself. When it comes to tennis, it is discipline, and that's why even when the game is on, if you stroll around, it could actually be a source of disturbance to the player.
Yes.
How are you able to get a 6-year-old to be disciplined?
Of course. The first thing is, number one, give them the freedom to express themselves. And when you see they are going where they are doing what you don't like, you call them. Understand? You call them, not in aggression, not in submissive, but cooperation. Understand me? This is how you do, this is what you do, this is how you're supposed to do it. Then they start listening to you. They start listening to you. And they start listening to you. That's number one. Then number two, you try to provide, even though you don't have much, but the little you have, you try to provide for them and tell them how to manage what they have. That is very important in life, for you to know how to manage the little you have. There was a point that he wasn't having rackets. He was borrowing racket to play. But I told him that it's your performance, that I don't have money to buy you racket. If I have racket, of course, I will give it to you. But it's your performance, your action, your discipline that will see, that somebody will see the way you do, that will come for your help, to help you or to support you. So therefore, that is very important in life.
Well, talk about managing what you have. Christopher Bulus have managed this just in 2 sets to win over Abraham Asaba, and he did it 6-3, 6-2, and it is about to be 6-2 to run it up, as well as 6-3, 6-2 for Emmanuel Michael, the sensation of the moment, the revelation of the season. He leads there by a set 6-3 and leads the 5-2 and have it for game point. This is match point, and this is going to be an amazing history. The headline is just going to be superb, and I wouldn't want to wonder what the papers will say when he continues to rally patiently, and he has done it! Emmanuel Michael becomes a hero right at his Abuja center court, and he has done it in style. Coach Benson Big Burley Sichali says, I have seen something special in this kid. He might be inexperienced. He might be not gone across the shores or the borders. He might have not had any international outing, no Davis Cup experience. But I can tell you, there is something special about Emmanuel Michael, and that was it for the big band, and it was big enough to bring a big 100% performance. 4 matches, 4 wins, and it's an underdog story. We all love the underdog story, but this is a test of the day, as it is the grassroots greatness. Coach Richard Bassi, I know you must be so excited right now. I mean, seeing a kid you nurtured from the very cradle in the game rising to this very apex. The Davis Cup is the biggest stage you can ever play in tennis, and this is it for someone who has never had any international experience. Where does this take him now?
I'm looking. I mean, well, I'm praying for him with luck. I mean, if he can get sponsor, somebody that will put him through. I mean, what he needs now is sponsor and more exposure. Understand me? Though I have some friends that are playing in America and other countries, which I always post his picture to them, the way he's performing. So we are looking for how he can get like play in the college or play in a big academy, that he have more exposure. That's what the next stage that we are looking for, because tennis is a game of continuity. You don't perform well in Davis Cup and you now relax again, waiting for the next 3-4 months for another tournament, it weigh you down. So therefore, we need continuity. So therefore, I want his continuity. I want some, if help comes from anywhere, it's welcome. But I mean, I want him to go more further than this because of his fighting spirit.
Well, looking at how he has now come, what do you think this is going to mean to so many of the kids who continue to roam around the stadium here in Abuja? I know you've been here a couple of times, if you're not residents here, but of course you see a lot of kids out here, especially the Fulanese. What does this mean, especially for that young kid out there who was hoping to find glory at this level?
What I would see is that, number one, you have to learn how to accommodate them. Understand me? You try to accommodate them, one, and try to be their friends. And in doing that, they will have trust in you. Understand me? Then you make them to understand that the game is a game of discipline and it's a game of elite. That they have to show discipline. And it's their effort and their attitude that most important. I always say, in any way you find yourself, attitude first. If you don't have attitude, no matter how good you are, people will neglect you. But if you are playing well and you have good attitude, humble yourself. People will come to your head no matter how. I all know that in sport, everybody comes from a poor home in Nigeria here, in Africa especially. Understand me? But your humbleness and your sincerity that will lead you to your promised land. Understand me? So I used to play in stadium once in a while, but I play in life camp, and that's where my club is. A lot of support from, it's a small club, but a lot of support from the members and a lot of encouragement from the coaches there. It's not only me, we have other coaches. We have other coaches in Grand, but my emphasis is always to always be friends to the children. Understand me? Always be friends to the children. When you be friends to the children, whatever you are doing, they will listen to you. But if you try to be authoritarian to them, even though you are a good coach and you want to put them through, oh, they will say this man that is always shouting at us or whatever, you will not get the best out of them. That is my own advice.
Thank you so very much, Coach Richard Bassey, for showing up in the commentary box and be able to grace us with the experience and, of course, the very early beginning you have had with Emmanuel Michael. But just a little bit more, maybe we could have a bit to share to the rest of the world. Here it is Coach Richard Bassey. And man, you talk about where your academy is. I'd like for you to be able to give us a bit detail about your academy, what programs you indulge in, what age range you do, and at the end of the day, who are the prospects you look to picking up for tutoring and, of course, growing right there in the game.
Yeah, like normally, it's I'm a twins. My twin brother's name is Brendan. Then the name of the academy is Brenrich Tennis Academy. So we have
which stands for
Brendan and Richard.
Brendan and Richard.
They will make it Brenrich Tennis Academy. We have all these little children like the Fulani here that lives in suburb, and we have the children also in life camp there that live in the surrounding. So we bring them to the club as a ball boy. From there we start nurturing them, seeing the talent in them. I mean, you can have 200 kids, maybe only one that will perform well for you. But as a coach, it's always important for you to dictate talents. As I'm talking to you, I have about 3 of them that are even more talented than Akpan. Even more talented than Akpan. But it's now left for you to take out the talent out from them. Understand me? It's left for you to take the talent out of them, that you are good. You have to believe in yourself. And as I'm talking to you, I have 3 of them that I'm working on now that I believe they will still perform more than Akpan. And they are just 12 years old.
That is even much more promising for Nigeria.
Yeah.
Thank you again. Nigeria is indebted to you, Richard Bassey, coach of tennis. He's also been there through international tennis tournament and federation. Thank you so much, Coach Richard Bassey, for being here today. I want to wish you and Emmanuel Akpan Michael the very best of the future.
Thank you very much. You are welcome.
And with that, we will be wrapping up the broadcast here today for the match, which has been between Ghana and Nigeria. Well, it is Nigeria who won it, courtesy of Emmanuel Akpan Michael, winning it over Isaac Note 6-3, 6-2 for a 2 straight. And it's also 2 straight for singles for Nigeria over Ghana, as we equally have seen Christopher Bulus defeat Abraham Asaba 6-3, 6-2. Both Nigerians won in the same fashion, winning it in 2 straight and winning it losing only 5 games. It has been the man with the golden voice, the voice of Nigeria, the grand commentator of the Federal Republic, Shop of the GCFR, aka Son of Sport, right from the commentary box, and saying God bless you. We stay right here. We'll be right back, and what we do is going to be the final rubber of this tie, where the doubles of Ghana and Nigeria will play.